Hello students, today we are going to start chapter number 4, advanced features of a word processor. First of all, what is word processor? Word processor is an application software program which is used for creating document. It provides different features that are helpful while creating, formatting and saving a document. Microsoft Word is one of the most popular word processor. What are the steps to start MS Word in computer? First of all, steps to open MS Word. Click on Start button. Click on All Programs. Then third step is click on Accessories. Then fourth is click on MS Word. So after applying these steps, this type of MS Word screen will appear on your PC. Okay, now I am going to explain you first of all what is Format Painter. Format Painter tool is used to copy the formatting that you apply to text in one portion of your document to another portion of your document. What are the steps to apply this? In your MS Word screen, there is a one option of Home. You will click on that, and after clicking, there is a Format Painter option is available, and after click on that, which part you want to copy formatting from one place to another, that it apply to another. Clear? Next one is the copy formatting to several areas. Select the text that displays the formatting you want to copy. Click on Home tab on the ribbon. Third one is the double click on Format Painter tool to copy the formatting of the text. Fourth one is the select each area of the text you want to display the same formatting. Last one is the when you finish selecting all the text you want to display the formatting, click on Format Painter tool or press the ES key, escape. So next is superscript or subscript text. First is what is superscript? It will make the text appear above the regular line of text, and subscript will make the text appear below the regular line of text. Okay students, look at this. If you want to write the mathematical expression in MS Word, so it is easily you can write 4x2y plus 5x2 like that. But in the MS Word it is not possible to write it directly the powers in mathematical expression. So firstly you have to click on the Home tab. After that there are two options, x2 and x square. One of called is superscript and next is subscript. So you want to appear these numbers in the power form, so you will select this options from the tab, Home tab. Clear? So as it is, you will learn the definitions of the superscript or subscript. It will come in your examination also. So next in the applying text effects. If you want to apply the visual text effects, so you have need of shadow, reflection and glow. So with in the applying text effects, you can draw attention towards headings or important information in your document. So again you will click on the Home tab, and after that you will select the text effect, and you can choose any effect according to your document. Next one is finding and replacing text. In your document, sometimes you need to change the word or text with some other word or text wherever it is used in it. So this is useful if you have frequently misspelled a name. The find command is used to search for a particular word or text, and replace command replaces the selected text or word with the new text. Now I am going to tell you about the steps to find and replacing the text. First of all, again you will click the beginning of your document, wherever you want to change. After that, click on Home tab, then click on Replace button. Here is a Replace and Find. So you will select the Replace. Then after that, this type of box will appear on your screen, and you will find what word you want to find. So you will find it expressions. In this term is expressions. You want to find this word and replace with the solution word. So in the replace with the solution, you will write here, and after that, after writing, you will click on the Find Next. It means you want to find the next search, and after this you will click on the Find Next, and this type of box will appear. This has written Word has finished searching the document, and after that you will click on OK, and with this you can replace your matching words. Clear? Next one is the adding header and footer. You can add a header or footer to display some common information on each page of your document. A header appears at the top of each printed page, and footer appears at the bottom of each printed page. Header means suppose you want to write a topic on mobile device. So firstly you have need to write heading. So this is called header, and at the end you want to write the name of the book, IT Planet Class 5. This topic from this book. This is called a footer. Okay. In your MS Word screen, here is you have to select the insert option from the MS Word screen, and after that you will select header and footer. So after selecting this, you can write the heading and the down portion. Clear? And after that, how we can remove the header and footer? Click on Insert tab on the ribbon, click on Header or Footer button. A drop down menu will appear. Click on Remove Header or Remove Footer. Word will remove the header or footer text from the document. Next is inserting columns. If you want the insert columns, how we can do it? You can display the text in the form of columns, as you must have seen in the newspaper. Columns are useful in documents when you are creating newsletters and brochures. The steps to apply columns are given below. Firstly, you have to click on the page layout tab. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 tabs are available in the MS Word. So you will select firstly, click on the page layout tab on the ribbon, and after that click on columns button, and after that there are 2 or 3 options will be available, 1, 2, 3, how many columns you want to insert. With these steps you can insert the columns. Clear? So next one, inserting breaks. There are many types of breaks in Word, such as column break, line break and page break. First of all, column break. In the columns, Word will fill one column with text before starting a new column. So by using the column break feature, you can break the text from anywhere in the first column. Then after the second column will begin after the point where you inserted column break. So again in this you will click on the page layout tab. After that you will click on breaks option, and how many types of pages? Simple page, make the point at which one page ends and the next page begins. 2 types of pages are there. Then you can write it in columns, text wrapping. So if you want to in section breaks, it is also available in this. So according to your choice, according to your requirement, you can select page breaks. Clear? So next is the line break. If you want to add line break, so click anywhere in the paragraph where you want to line break. Insertion point will appear, and after that word will end the current line and continue the next one. And Then page break. See, this is a one page and we want to split into two parts, which is called in word page break. Again you will click on the insert tab and one option will be available, that is a page break. Okay, so one page split into two parts, this is called page break. Suppose you want to write simply only heading on that page, you can write it. After that you want to intro of the topic, you can write in the second page. Clear? This is called a page break. Next one is indenting a paragraph. The amount or the degree by which a paragraph is shifted, moved from the normal margin of a document is known as a indentation. You have to learn this definition also, indentation. So if you want to use this, click on anywhere in the text line or paragraph you want to indent, then click on home tab, click on this area of the paragraph, then paragraph dialog box appears. I am going to show you the settings of the paragraph, how you can set it. Again you will click on the page layout, then here is the one paragraph option, so you will select that and after that this box will appear, and if you want to change the alignment left to right side, outline level according to the body text, then indentation left right according to the measurement, you can change your settings. Okay, and after settings you can click on OK button and your paragraph settings will be created in your document. Clear? Next one is changing tab settings. Tab is short for tabulation and is used for controlling the position of the text exactly where you would like it in the document. There are 5 different types of tabs used in a document are left tab, 5 tabs are there. First one is the left tab, right tab, third one is the center tab, next one is the decimal, and fifth one is the bar tab. There are 5 types of tabs used in a document. So next one is I'm going to give you the definition of a ruler. The ruler contains markers for changing the left indent, right indent, first line indent and the hanging indent. Next topic is changing margins. A margin is the amount of space between the text in your document and the edge of your paper. Suppose you want to write on the board, so firstly you want to need a margin. According to your requirement, according to your document, you can adjust the margins in MS Word also. So how we will change it? Again you will select page layout tab. After that you will click on the margin options and there are normal margin, narrow, moderate, wide. According to your requirement you can choose. Clear? Next one is changing page orientation. By default, Word uses standard portrait orientation. You can change the direction of page from the portrait orientation. Page looks longer than wider. To landscape orientation, page looks wider than longer. So there are steps to orient. Click anywhere in the document, click on page layout tab, then click on orientation. Then last step is click an option of orientation, then Word changes the orientation. Clear? As it is, you can change the page size also. Same steps, you will simply click on page layout and here is the one option of size also. When you click on size, there are different sizes are available, you can select according to your document. Clear? Next one is the adding shapes. You can use shapes option to insert various kinds of shapes, lines, arrows, stars and banners in your document. This option is also available in the insert tab. you will click on the insert tab, then different shapes are available. Which topic you want to explain, which topic you want to write, you can adjust the shapes according to your requirement. After you can select the different shapes, different topics. Okay, and what are the steps to click on insert tab, then click on shapes and click on the shape that you want to use. After that, click and drag in the work area to draw the selected shape. Then after that, you can release mouse to complete the shape. After adding shape, you can format it by clicking on shape styles. You can also change the color of the shape also, and changing the outline color of shape also. Next, adding a border. You can add a border to the text in your document to draw attention towards important information. Example, you can add a border to the paragraph to bring attention to the text. First of all, click anywhere in the text, and after that click on home tab on the ribbon, and then click on the down arrow button of the borders button. This is borders button, and different borders are available. You can choose according to your document. Clear? And here is a shading option is also available, borders and shading in between the border button. Here is firstly click on home, then click on borders, then you will select the borders and shading option. So different shading and borders are available in that. Different styles, that is borders, page border, shading. If you want to select the borders according to the settings, 3D settings you want to do, shadow box, according to your document you can select from that options from the home. Clear? So how we can remove the border? Click anywhere in the text with the border, click the home tab, click on the down arrow of border button, click on no borders, word removes the border. So students, your homework is, I have already explained you all the definitions and question answers related with this chapter in this video. So for the clarification of your questions and exercise, you watch this video 3 to 4 times. It is easy for you to understand the questions and you will able to write the answers properly. So now you will solve. It's your homework. Part 1, 2, 3 on book and part 4 and 5 defines and question answers. You will write on a copy with the help of a video. Thank you.